Hello? Can you guys hear me? This should be working, but not sure. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, this is AOM music, actually. Alright, let's get started then. Welcome, everybody. I'll be doing the texturing for the H2 Worship of the Romans on this stream. Also doing some small Q&A. Um, let's get started. Yeah. I wish I could do it some other way other than just showing my entire screen, but I guess this is how I need to do it. Alright. Do you want me to turn down the music? Like turn it off, or do you want to hear it in the background? I can just make it a bit quieter. Alright, so this is the Liburnian, the H2 worship of the Romans. I'll be texturing the first version of it first, then we'll get to higher levels, as in like when you add gear on it. This is a small ship. It's pretty similar to Babylonian biremes. It's two population, and it's like not as strong as triremes or swan ships or even galleys. This is the ship that Romans will get in H2. And this is also what we're gonna show on next week's blog alongside two more things. Uh, yeah, sorry, Spaniard. No pilums and legionaries this time. But alright, so off stream, I already did most of the textures for the first level. This is the sail, and this is the main ship. But we have to fix a few things. We have to add in this wood texture here because we changed it in the model, and I also need to take care of this and turn it into probably wood, but I'll have to check with some reference pictures before I do that. So what I'll do is I already have the textures here in Photoshop already made, and so this is the different parts of the ship textures. I've already named all of the layers and stuff like that. And for each level, we'll just go through each texture together one by one. So everything is ready except this little part here, this part, which is the this part of the ship. So let's just add that really quickly. I'll make a new layer, and I'll just select this part. Doesn't really have to be super accurate because it's zoomed out. So here, and I already have the colors for the Romans saved up here, so I don't need to like sample the color every time. So this is a light part of the ship, so the wood color will have to be like this. Fill it in, name the group like front ram face or whatever, doesn't really matter. So now I turn this off, then we add a new layer, and then we draw the patterns with a drawing tablet pen. This is what I do, and now we start drawing. Let me select the proper brush. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh well, nothing else to see right now. Alright, so let's take a look at this again. So probably we just want to have some sort of like a curved thing here, maybe like this, like this probably. Doesn't really have to be super fancy. This looks good. So now I make a duplicate of this layer, put it underneath it, and then I'll use this, do it like this, so it has a nice shadow effect. And now we try it and see how it looks on the ship. Not sure if it's gonna look properly, but let's try. Yep, that looks good. Alright, so there's that, and then I think I should fix this, but I already have some reference pictures from the Babylonian Byreme, so let's take a look at that. So this is the first level of the Babylonian Byreme. It has no cabins or anything fancy. And then this is level 1 with uncommon gear. And this is with level 2 rare gear. And then level 4, which is epic gear, and then legendary, which is basically exactly this. Except gold's turned into black. So I didn't take a picture for that one. So let's take a look at this again. So the back part of this ship is basically exactly like this one, so I guess I'll just leave it like that. But maybe I can just change the texture just a little bit, make it a bit more detailed. Not really happy with this. I can probably do better. Yeah. Oh, Recon in the house. What's up? All right. Let's try and change this a little bit. Maybe I could add some patterns here, some dents. But it doesn't need to be too fancy actually. Let's try it. So here we have let me find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's try this again. So this is the base. And also this. I'll just make 2 copies of this as backup. And just in case we want to go back. Oops. Backup. Back metal. Just make that disappear. And now we do this one more time, where I just delete all of this. So this part is basically this little, like, this half that you see. So let's do that. I'll just add this, and this is the color for bronze. And then for this part, we'll do the same. Same color. And so let's take a look at this again. If I just save this right now as it is, and then look at it in Blender, it's gonna be like this. So like no depth to it, nothing. It's just gonna look super ugly and plain. So what I want to do is I want to add some shading to the edges a little bit, so you can feel like that it's actually a piece of metal or copper in this case. So let's do that. So I'll make a new layer, select this. Oh, it's this one. Oops. A new layer, select this, invert selection, then expand by like 3 pixels probably. Yeah, that looks maybe just a little bit more. 5 pixels total. And then I'll maybe choose this one. Oops. Like that. So now what I have to do is I have to remove these parts because they're connected. So if I don't remove that, it's going to be like it won't feel like it's actually part of the same piece. What's up with this? 1 second. Oh, there we go. So I remove these parts. My drawing tablet is playing games with me. 1 moment, guys. Hang in there. Working now. Maybe I need to hold on. Let me refresh Photoshop's cache. It's getting a bit too slow. Yep. One moment. Should be good now. Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's try this now. And also I should probably just have a little bit of blur. Uh-huh. Now let's try it here. One more time. That's a bit better. Now let's try that on the these parts. Okay. Let's do the same steps for this. New layer. Like this, and then expand by 5 pixels. And now I do this. And if I leave it like this, it's probably not going to look so good because this part is repeated like 10 times on each side, and it's not going to look very good. Yeah, I don't think I like that very much. Or maybe it's fine. Like with some shading, it should look okay. Maybe if I just blur it a bit. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, so now if I add some pattern here, maybe that would be enough. Let's try that. Yeah, it's the one. So what kind of pattern am I looking for here? Maybe some sort of huge circle. Not wrong brush. Hold on. For this, I need a different brush. Yeah. One moment. Let's see how this looks. Should look pretty okay, but let's try it. Okay. Oh, not very good actually. Let's try it again. Just delete this. Try one more time. Maybe a little darker in the center. Just a bit. Let's try this now. Still not very good. I think it's not. Let's try something. Let's do this. Yeah. Maybe it looks better now. Not sure. What do you guys think? Do you have any suggestions for this? Any pattern? Remember, it has to be like mirrored on both sides. I'll try and draw some other stuff on the other side while you come up with a suggestion. Let me try this for now. This. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's try this. That looks better. And for this, I'll probably just try maybe some. Let's try this. How about sorry, wrong color. Maybe this.
Ahura Master bless you.
Oh, follower. Who is following? Vaquero. Thanks for the follow. And whoever messaged me on Discord, I can't check it yet. I don't want to open my Discord on stream. Let me see if I can open it on my phone. Okay. What about this, guys? Do you like this idea for this? Like, let's try this. Maybe like this. And then make another copy of it. Oh, oops. Now that looks good. Except it had to be the other way around. Let's try that. Like that. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so we're done with the first level. This is how the Byrim is going to look if you don't have any gear equipped on it, except I guess the well, actually I think this is the naked sail as well. So if you have nothing equipped, this is how your Liburnian is going to look like. Now let's get to level 1, which is with the uncommon gear, green gear. So let's save this. Let's make another one. Liburnian level 1. And now we're gonna add some more stuff to the ship. So this is the second level. As you can see, we have now added a cabin to the back. And the shields here. And the sail is also obviously different. Alright. For now, I'm gonna turn off the sail so we can see inside the ship a bit better. Alright. So I've already done the textures for the cabin. I just need to assign a new texture to it. Let's do that. Okay. So now what we need to do is that we need to make all of these parts into copper. Probably this part too. And also change the colors of the shield so they're copper, not this, like this. Smaller than other H2 ships. It's smaller than galleys and triremes, but it's just the same size as biremes, as you can see here. These are biremes, the only other 2 pop ships in the game, so they're gonna be the same size as these ones. They're not gonna be very strong. They're not trireme level of strength, but they're also cheaper and cost less. I mean, cheaper and have 2 pop instead of 3. Alright, so let's check the differences between level 1 and level 0. Only the cabin added and the shields. So, and also it seems like the tip of the ore is also in copper. So let's get to that. All right. So let me find the necessary parts we need to change. Let's start with the front. Uh, is it this one? The way I named this is a bit confusing for even me. Oh yeah, so first thing, let's add some player colors to this part. Do we need to have it in bronze? I mean copper? Probably. Yeah, let's make this all copper. Yeah. So, um, I'll go with that first. I'm gonna flip this for the duration of the painting because it's more comfortable for me this way. So I'm gonna delete these layers and change the color of this to this. And now we add the textures. So I'm just gonna add some dents and stuff like that here because I don't want it to be too detailed, but also not too plain. So maybe things like this, some dents here. Maybe I should just delete this part and make it a proper proper pattern. Hold on. I also need to paint some player color on it, so actually let's do that. Okay. One last part here maybe. Yeah, what I'm doing on this stream is actually preparing the Liburnian for Saturday's blog, so I thought I should just show it to you guys live so you can also see it. Yeah, I think this is enough because I'm gonna add the player colors on it soon. So like this, and like this. So let's try it now. One sec. Oh shit! Sorry, I looked at I changed the wrong ship. One moment. This is the one I wanted to change. Am I still on the wrong one? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, better. So one thing that I need to mention is that it might not look like super copper and metally here. It's because of the shading, because it'll be done a bit differently, like inside the game. The shine will be different, so don't think that this is how it's going to end up looking inside the game. But this is pretty okay. Maybe I need to remove a couple of these. But once I add some player colors on it, it should be looking pretty good. How do you make it look shiny and reflective in game? Is it a special material? I can't preview it in Blender, but like so. Let me just give you a quick preview of how it looks. Like so, imagine this picture. I turned it into a normal map. Something like this. So you see this, and then I add a layer of alpha here. I delete it all. So the shiny parts that I want to add, I do like for example this part, this is the shield. If I want to make it shine, like I add some alpha on it. The stronger this is, the shinier it'll be in the game. So like if you've seen the Babylonian shield for the summer event, it has some glowy parts to it. Like so anything that I paint here in the alpha layer will be shiny inside the game. That's how it works. But I won't do that now because I just do the textures. The one who does these better than me is Chaos. I rather have him do it. Eagle or wolf? Hold on. Can there be vanity gear which change one-handed weapon into axe? Yeah, so for that we have to like redo every vanity set for Wodes and for throwing axemen, and we don't really have the time to do that right now. But maybe at some point we'll do it. But anyway, there goes the normal map. Back to the textures. So I'm gonna delete some parts and let's look at it again in Blender. So like this one probably isn't needed. Let's delete that one from this layer and from this layer. Am I dropping any frames? It's decent. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so here, back to this. Now we need to make this part copper and this part copper. Let's do that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I can do, for the sake of Blender, let's add a gradient. Just a tiny one. Just to get the illusion of shine for the duration of the stream. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Should look a little bit more shiny this way. I hope. Yeah, better. Okay. Now let's try these parts. Hold on. Let me double check where these ones were. Oh, so that's the one, and these ones also the same. Okay. Back to texture paint. Back to Photoshop. So I think that's the one. And let's drop this here all we can. Let me turn it off while starting texture, then I'll turn it back on again. Again, same deal. Just adding some dents. Oops, wrong brush. We need this one. By the way, if you have any other questions regarding Romans or whatever else in the game, please ask away. Now is the best time. That looks good. And then this. And let's check it again. Very nice. I like it. This is good. Release date? Late 2019, maybe Christmas. Is that even late? I forget. Yes, December 25th, right. I was thinking of just making it as a Norse weapon V2, in which every weapon... No, we need to actually change it for all vanity sets. Will there be gladiators? Not in the playable version of the Romans, but maybe some quest giver, maybe an advisor. Who knows? I mean, you guys should wait and find out. You can release 2020. Yeah, we're not going to try and release 2020, but if it has to be done, then I guess we'll have to. All right, so we did this part. Now let's do the front part. The RAM. Let's zoom out a bit, see what we're doing. Okay. Front curve is done. Oh yeah, ore head. Yeah, let's do that. So we want it to be like this. So we need to repaint the ore. This. And then I need to paint some stuff on it. Okay. Do you guys like streams like this? I can try doing more often. I just did it this time as an experiment to see how the reception for it goes. So maybe like this. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. God damn it. It's stuck again. Is it Photoshop or what is causing this delay? Just my luck when I stream. One sec, guys. I should probably just save this and restart Photoshop, to be honest. Maybe it's the cache playing games with me. Let's do this. Let's save. Let's close Photoshop. And let's open it again. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's PF2K. Adrian. What is the piece of the Romans that you're allowed to talk about that you're most proud of? I don't know. Like I like every part of the Romans. Honestly, my time spent texturing the ships is one of my favorites, actually. Alright, let's hope this time it doesn't slow down as much. Let's try it again. Oh, great. Now it doesn't. Hold on, let me reconnect my tablet. Maybe it's running out of charge. Oh. I need to restart the software. Okay, you know, because I'm left-handed, I have to have a special configuration for left-handed pen usage. Alright, let's try this. This should be fine, I hope. Let's reduce the opacity a bit. Okay. Also, let's give it a shine effect. Oh yeah, I need to copy it again since I cleared the cache. That's it. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I mean, it doesn't look very fancy here, but inside the here it should look good. Actually, it doesn't look so good. Let's fix it. So I have an idea. Let's try another method. Let's take this. Let's do that. Then do that. Give it a blur. And then add some more. Maybe it looks better this way, not sure. We can try. Oops. I hope it looks good this way. Okay. That's better. Okay. Let's look here. It should look better in game than it does here, so let's leave it like that for now. Double screen. Yeah, I mean, streaming 2 screens at the same time requires a lot of bandwidth and processing power. I don't think I have it right now. Alright, let's put on the sails. So what else needs to be copper here? The front. Front and maybe the back here. What do you guys think? Do you think the back should also be copper? Let's check the bireme. It is not. So let's just leave it like that. Yeah, let's just make this part copper and then be done with the level 1 Liburnian. Also the shield needs to be copper. Yeah, okay, back here. So the front. Let me just 1 sec. Let me get this screen up and check Discord. Sorry. Alright, sorry. Let's get back to the textures. So the front part, right? Yeah, cool blade, exactly. Yeah. The Romans were rich but not stupid to spend so much on copper. Oh yeah, I forgot to add a player color actually. Hold on. Yeah, let's do that. So I want it to look like some kind of painting. So let's use this brush. Then use this. I'm also I want to mention that I'm painting this in blue right now just for the sake of the stream. But later they will have to be turned into white and then add an alpha layer on top so that it takes the color of the player and not just blue. So let's try this. I think I need to fix my pen tablet for next stream. It's lagging a bit. Maybe it's because of the stream, not sure. But anyway, so let's annoying. Is it working even? 1 sec. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully it works. Oh god damn it. Anybody knows why this is lagging? Like, is it because of the tablet or my PC or what? I don't want it to be laggy like this. It's annoying. Uh, Waiting for it to become responsive again. Let me read the chat meanwhile. Which ship is this? Trireme equivalent? Yes. This is the H2 warship. Yeah, you can't see the lag because you can't see when I'm like pushing the pin on the screen, I guess. But all right, this looks better. I need to repaint it all though. Let's just delete all. So I want it to look like natural paint. I think it looks better this way now. Okay. So also, once I add this, I don't like this part. Yeah, one moment. Okay, so how do I make this same shape, but a little like add in some whites without changing the general shape of it? I select it and then I reverse my selection, then do this, maybe a bit more. 3 more pixels, and then I paint white on it. So, oops. So like this. It should probably look a bit more white here. I'll add that manually, but okay. Let's see how this looks on the ship. Blender. This. Nice. I should probably redo this small part, but other than that, should look good. Yeah. This is useless. Okay. I actually did it wrong, by the way. It's I did it on the same layer. I have to redo it. I was trying to be lazy about it, but I'm not. Yeah, I use Photoshop for texturing because it's the best choice. Let's repaint this part. And once again, it's lagging. God damn it. Okay. Look at that. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Now, try it again. Expand 5. Yeah, this should be okay. No. Yeah. Just fill in these parts. Mm-hmm. One sec. Yeah, Adobe Reader. sure, after Adobe Reader, Photoshop is the best. Okay, let's try this again. I think it looks a bit too thick, the whites, but let's check it first and then decide. And by the way, for the people who are tuned in here, I'm gonna show you a preview of the launcher that me and a friend have been working on after we do the coppers on the Liburnian, but I think I should just make this a bit smaller. 2 pixels. Oops. Yeah, I think that'll look better now. Let's try it. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so now the front parts. More like a spiral. Okay, let's try another trick. Let's forget this. Let's try a new version. Let's try this. Yeah, this should probably look better. Oops. Just manually add this part because it doesn't fit. Maybe this looks better? Oh my god. One way to find out. Okay. Do you think this looks better? To be honest, I preferred the other one. I think I'm gonna go back. Yeah. Make the blue line thinner. Thinner than this? Not sure. I still like the other one better. Let's try removing these parts then. Let me change my brush. Hey Rohani, what can't you see? The stream or what? Oh, oops. Okay. This is probably better. Let's leave it like that. Let's get to the front part. It's frozen. Let me check. I'm not dropping too many frames. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, what's up, Chaos? Alright. Chaos, by the way, Chaos and Happy Smurf are the ones who actually made these models. So give them credit for this beautiful ship. I'm just doing the textures. Alright, so now we do the front parts, right? Front ram, yeah, that should be the one. Let's do that, and then add in the textures. Read the chat. Yeah, press Control Shift R to refresh the cache if you're having freezes and stuff. So let's just add a couple of these. Not too many. This should be enough. And do this, and do that, and then that, and that, and that. See how it gives this nice, like, depth to it? Alright. And also the gradient, just for the sake of the screen and Blender. Okay. So now we check again. So that part looks good. Now let's do the front part. Do you guys think that this front part should also have some blues on it, maybe? Probably. We could try it. Okay. Now let's find... Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh no, this is this. I think it's this one. Yeah, it should be. Now I think we have a problem here, and it's that the UVs for this are the same as the ones in the back. Yeah, so if I make this part copper, the back will turn into copper too. But I think that's fine. Like, this strip of copper should be okay. Let's try it. I have explained. Yeah, Andy, what's up? I have explained that this is the Roman Liburnian H2 ship. 2 population, just like Babylonian biremes. And we've just finished texturing the naked version of the ship, like no gear. Now we're moving on to the second level, which is uncommon gear. Only one part left, and that's to make this part copper, and I think we're done with this version too. Oh, and the shields too, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. So, removing these parts, making it copper, and then just rotate it just for the sake of the texturing part. Just a couple dents here, maybe like that. This is our own server, not Microsoft servers, by the way, Venny. It's a fan server. It's just like based on game creation rules set by Microsoft itself. So, yeah. And like this. Very good. Then we do that. And let's look at the ship one more time. Hello, Pizza Fofo. Are you Fofo from Discord, by the way? The Dutch Fofo? I think the dents are a bit too strong here. Yes, we program new stuff and create new content. If somebody could kindly post the forum post Oh, actually, I'll just do it myself. No, the city shields have already been there, Andy. It's in the game. No new reveals, don't worry. I'll just get back to this when it's loaded. So let's check this again. Yeah, I think that's better. And yeah, I think it's okay. Like this is okay. Now just do this part and we're done. I'm gonna try a pattern here, like the back of the ship, like this. See how it looks then. Okay, this. Venny, check this link. This is what we've added so far in Celeste. So let's see what's missing here. Oh yeah, just this front part and we're done. I think. Yeah. Let's get to that. Okay. So let's see, what kind of patterns are we looking for here? Maybe I can even do an eagle, huh? Small eagle in the front? What do you guys think? Oh, even better, I know what to do. Let's bring the patterns from the sails here. Just do it a bit lazy, I guess. I've already made this, so why spend time when I can just do it like that? And then make it copy of it. Like that. Uh-huh. This should look pretty good actually. Let's see. There we go. Nice. Age of Empires 3 music. I don't like it. Alright. I think we're done for this ship. Oh, no. I forgot one thing. The shields. And these. Okay, this should be pretty good. Unless I'm mistaken here. Or maybe the shields are from elsewhere. Chaos, are you watching? Am I doing something wrong here? Why did it not update? Oh, oops. Let's see, one moment. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is just placeholder, by the way. The shields will change in the game. Are you going to speak? Am I not speaking now? Maybe you've muted the stream or something. But okay, this looks good. Let's move on to version 3, which is the rare version. That's the sail. These sails have been done before, by the way, so don't pay attention to the small differences in the blues here because they're just placeholder. Alright, so let's save this. Let's make a level 2. So level 1 is naked, level 0 is naked, 1 is uncommon gear, 2 rare gear, 3 epic, and 4 legendary. So let's go and try rare gear. So for the rare gear, we need to. Oh yeah, so the addition here is this little thing here. We're gonna make it pretty, and also we need to change all of these copper stuff here to basically something like this, metal. But since we already laid the foundation, it should be pretty fast to just add in that stuff. I just need to add some textures to the top of the cabin here now for level 2. Yeah. Oh, this is actually really good. Let's talk Andy. Let me talk to Andy on stream. Where's Andy? There he is. Let me just turn off the music and call Andy. This is so good actually. Mr. Pierce, pick up the phone, sir. Aw. Meanwhile, let me show you some screenshots.
Hello?
Oh, hey, what's up?
Not much. Hi, everybody.
Good to have you here. So this is Andy Pierce, guys. You probably all know him already. No need for introduction. So while I do the work, he's going to go through some uh, monologues on unit theory as I'm doing the work. Yeah, let's do
I
that.
only have I'm at home taking care of a sick kid, so I only have a little bit of time.
Sure.
And the problem is that I haven't even begun the blog yet for the Liburnium, so I'm a
Oh.
little bit out of sorts on this one. This one's, let's see, what, I don't want to give away too much, but we said this is in the Age 2 warship, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Correct.
Okay. So a few things on boats that are probably worth mentioning. I think we mentioned before that what were there, six different ships in the Romans when we took
Yes.
over,
Yep.
which is one more than any civ has ever had, and actually three more than the Celts. So it's a giant amount, and the problem, there's a number of problems with that. I guess number one, it'd be completely overpowered, and it's also kind of historically not all that accurate. So we ended up, I think we've announced that we're bringing it down. I don't. Did we tell them how many we're bringing it down to?
Uh, yeah, we
I
did. We did. Yes,
did
I
we?
think we
Did we
did.
tell them? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're bringing it down to 4 ships. So we cut 2. Um, Christ, I'm going to end up saying more than we agreed to say.
I don't
But
think that's gonna be too much of a problem. Don't worry. I
yeah,
mean,
it's not.
there's
It's
only
just a dock.
a few people here on the stream, and let's give him a
Yeah.
bonus.
All right. So here's what we ended up doing. So you've always got a fishing boat and a merchant transport. The fishing boat comes in Age 1. Then there's always a merchant transport in Age 2, and always a warship in Age 2. So that's what we're doing. The Liburnian originally there was a trireme, and the Liburnian, we didn't have great stats on, but it was described as being like a small warship used for scouting, something like that. We've got, you can get a direct quote. We've got it somewhere, and we couldn't figure out what that would be, like what function this thing would be. You've already got a trireme in Age 2, and you've got a merchant transport. I think a while we were thinking maybe the Liburnian was going to be the merchant transport, but I'm happy we didn't end up doing that, because we shouldn't just cut a merchant transport because it's kind of a core unit that every civ has. I think it would have been irresponsible to just cut it and put in the Liburnian just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
So we ended up cutting the trireme and beefing up the Liburnian. Puya, I forget, why did we ended up doing that? I have to look back and see.
Because there are two triremes in the game already, and they have the same exact stats. And we
Okay.
didn't want to have a third trireme that has the same name as the other ships but has different stats compared to them.
Got it. And I think like historically, I want to say you look up what a Liburnian was. It was kind of like I want to say this is the one that was like a merchanty ship, but could also get sucked into the navy. Like if they went to war, they'd end up I don't know loading this thing up with troops or something instead of cargo or something.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we've got this warship, and it's it's not going to be as strong as a trireme, right? Aren't the
Yeah.
stats kind of
Yeah, Byreme.
uh,
Byreme level.
Byreme. It's going to be
Yeah.
like a Byreme level.
Yep.
And so that's age two. And then in age three, every civ that has an age three ship it's an anti ship. It's either a flame ship or a ram ship.
Yep.
We are breaking that mold, right? Because we're coming out. Well, first of all, there's so we cut the trireme. Then that leaves two more ships. There's the Eneris and then the Quinquereme, which is like
Mm-hmm.
a trireme but 5 levels of rowers. And I think the Eneris was going to be their siege ship,
Yep.
and the
The
Quinquereme was just this random, even better warship,
yeah.
which
Yeah, like
just was like
just
a
too many for
age
no reason.
four. I forget if it was an age four. I'm not sure we knew
It's
if it was
age
an age
three.
four or age.
Age three,
Was it going to
yes.
be age three?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
age three.
and then they're going to have the Eneris be the siege ship.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the name Quinn Kareem, and it sounds super Latin and it's kind of perfect. But we couldn't end up. We didn't find a function for that, and we knew we wanted to cut down, and just an extra sort of generic warship isn't all that helpful. So we cut the Quinn Kareem and we bring the Eneris in, but we're going to bring it into age three. Now, the problem with that is nobody's has a siege ship in age three. There's only 3 siege ships in the game. They're all age four,
Yep.
or there was it Greek, Egypt, and
Persia.
is it Persia?
Yep.
And meanwhile, we don't want to make Rome's navy overpowered. We just want to do something with it, but at the same time, it's a siege heavy civ. So if any civ needs a siege ship, it's Rome. I mean, we just know that they'd put some siege on their ship.
Mm-hmm.
So with age three, we're kind of this one's kind of a goofy move. We're gonna what's it gonna be in age three? It's gonna be just
It's
a
anti-ship.
larger
Just like
warship,
no,
right?
it's
It's an
just an anti.
anti-ship.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like
Is it ramming or it's not? It doesn't have
no, it's
flames.
some kind of an arrow ship. Like if anybody has played Age of Mythology, you've seen those ships that are like shooting like heavier arrows, bigger arrows than regular
Yeah.
ships.
So it's like low range
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah, yeah,
anti. Okay.
yeah.
So it's sort of anti ship, and
Mm-hmm.
then which is brand new to the game, in age four, its upgrade is going to turn it into a siege ship. Which, you got to tell me what we're going to end up doing with those short range arrows or bolts that it
It's
fires.
going
Is
to
it
have two attacks, just like the ship you
oh the
saw
just
in
like
the
the
Norse quest pack. This is Romnir, I think it was
oh
called.
okay,
So
that's what we're doing.
if you're
Okay.
attacking buildings from long range, it's going to use a ballista on top of it. But if you're
Okay.
attacking other stuff, it's going to use the shorter ranged attack still.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why we have you. You keep these details square. All I
Yeah.
know is all I know
I
is
just
going
keep
into
them in my
siege.
head. I don't write them down
Yeah,
like like
that's all
you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the pro. Yeah, I'll research and get the bottom of it, but I don't remember this stuff. Um, all right. So that's what we're gonna end up doing, and I think we're classifying it. I don't even know if we're just classifying it as a basic
Anti-ship
ship,
ship.
not a
No, no, no.
siege. It's an
Anti-ship ship.
anti-ship ship. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. That's what it is, and so that ends up giving it four. So it ends up kind of getting a little bit of both. It gets 4 ships, which is fewer than Greek, the Greeks, the Egyptians, and the Persians. But
Yes.
it's got the
I-
siege element to it. It's
It's
actually pretty power. That
something
Eneris is kind of
between
badass.
yeah, something between Babylonians and like Persians. Like it's not
Yeah,
four warships. I mean 3 warships, but it's not quite two either. So it's like Daenerys is just two
right.
in one ship. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
it's gonna be neat. It'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see what the balance team does with it, because I don't know. Do you end up even making triremes at the end? You've just got this I mean, just make Enerus. You've got an anti-ship ship, and you've got siege ship all in one. So
Yeah,
who
it's pretty
knows?
good. It's pretty good. I mean, in high level PvP, most of the time, by the time you get to H4, everyone knows who the owner of the water is. But yeah,
Well, that's it. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it'll be cool. And so I think that's the doc just kept us up at night because we've got these designs that are 6 freaking ships, and
Yeah,
it
like
doesn't make any
just
sense.
just look at your keyboard for a moment. Imagine if you had to press H to
What
make a
is it like?
unit. Like
Yeah,
it's one more than even the Norse barracks, and even then
that's
it's a
right.
little bit
That's
more.
right.
Yeah.
And what's the point? And I think kind of secretly, since unless someone transcribes this, I think we were thinking, at least I'm thinking, I don't speak for anybody else, but I still have a soft spot in my heart to make the Phoenicians or the Carthaginians one day, and I wanted to
Mm,
not blow it all on the Roman dock because I'd want to save it for somebody else. But
yeah.
that's way long from now. Well, I don't know if
Yeah,
we're ever gonna get the energy to
let's talk
make
about
another
what
one.
we have at hand right now.
You
Yeah.
hate when I mention it.
It's
Yeah.
it's too much work. Yeah.
I know, you
Yeah.
know what yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
I always
yeah.
say, if we have to leave Rome, even if it's not us. Somebody else can come out behind us and make the
Yeah.
eighth
Yeah.
civ. We owe them a duty to set the table for them.
Mhm.
But I think this is the best result because I don't know why we would give the Romans just complete
Yeah,
domination on
that
water. I
is
think that was stupid. And none of the devs, the original devs, none of them were defending it when we talked to them. They said, "Oh
yeah.
yeah, we were just
Yeah.
messing around." I think part of it is I got to look back, but I think part of it may be a holdover that they had the Phoenicians fully designed, then they abandoned them and went on to the Babylonians, and I, they've just they got this fully stocked dock. They probably just copy and pasted it into the Romans and didn't think anything of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I don't
possible.
know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's a
There's
lot of stuff they just,
so many things they uh, just tossed around between civs, so I wouldn't be
yeah, and
surprised if
you
this
can
was
really see
also.
it when they cut a sieve in their design. They just hack it to shreds and put the pieces in different sieves, and
Yeah,
nobody knew any better. So I think that helps explain it as well.
yeah.
But all right, well, I'm gonna go back downstairs and check on my kid.
Sure, thanks for the history lesson, Andy, and
Yeah, are there?
yeah,
I'm not even. I'm upstairs hiding away because I can't talk. Is there any questions or anything in the chat?
yep. Let me see. What is the Romans release tournament? I'll get to that later when Andy's gone. Is the basically a Scorpio anti ship? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
And
announced the Scorpio, so who knows what it'll be. But
yeah, like yeah, yeah. Just keep an
but
eye on the blogs.
yeah,
Yeah,
but there's definitely a rumored Scorpio somewhere in the works.
yeah, yeah.
We'll see if it makes it.
Vicious
Maybe
rumors.
we'll yeah, vicious rumors. All right, good man. Well, if I think of anything else to chime in on, I'll give you a call.
Sure, sure. Thanks for
All
joining
right, take
us.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
yeah,
care. Yeah,
bye.
see you, man. All right, so for the people who are still watching, this is a preview of the launcher that's coming soon. This is the login screen, and this is your friendly neighborhood Bahram. And this is the like the login screen for it, and then this is the main screen, but it's still a work in progress. Here you'll see an updating news section, and this is basically the reworked version of the launcher, which will be out pretty soon, but I'm not sure when. But yeah, this is how it's gonna look. I hope you like it. Who was the historian behind Roman's design? Mostly Andy. I too, but just not as much. Yeah, this is the launcher, new launcher, version 3. Alright, so while Andy was talking, I think this looks pretty good for the rare version, but let's just add some cloth to the cabin top. So if you saw how I did it, I just made some circles to make it look like these things. I don't know how to call them. Then I'm gonna add some ropes to it later. But for now, let's take this and then expand it by like 6 pixels. Yeah, that looks good. Then fill it up. Oh, wrong. Like that. And then I have to paint in these parts manually. This. Cheered 100 bits. Thank you, Slaver. I think I set up the bits notification properly, but I have to look at it later. Somehow it didn't work like I intended it to. But thanks for the cheer. Alright, so let's just do it the lazy way. Okay. Alright. So now let's see how this looks on the ship. I'm gonna have to add some textures to it. Let's do that now to make sure it looks like actual cloth. Let me find my brush. I think it's this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This looks good enough for me. So now let's oh damn, did I oh never mind. For a moment I thought I or did I? Yeah. Sorry, this has to be done on a separate layer because okay. Not too much, just to give it a nice contrast. Okay. Yep, exactly. Chaos and Cool Blade. So let's check this now. I'll add the ropes after this. Just want to see how it looks here. Yeah, that looks nice, but I think I need to adjust this a tiny bit. Just a bit. But otherwise, it's fine. I think I actually need to, is it like this? Yeah. Or rather this way. So I need to move it up a little bit, like all of this. Hold on. I'll fix that. Another cheer by Slaver. Thank you. More bits by Slaver. So let's try this. For now, I will just do a little trick to hide everything. Yeah, let's just try this for now. This should look good. Let's see it. Oh, it's too small. Let's move it a bit. Like that. I'll fix the front part later. I just want to see how it looks on the sides. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just add in the stuff here, and I'll just add some more to this side. Okay. Let's try it. I just have to redo this all actually, but it's fine. Let's delete all this. Add this. Make a copy of it. Add these. Copy of this too. So maybe Maybe this looks good. Yeah. Just delete these parts and bring it here. I hope this looks good, but only one way to find out. Wow, even more? Who's cheering? Another cheer by Slaver. Thank you. The leader in bits. 300 bits. See you, Cool Blade. Take care, man.
Ahura Mazda bless you.
Who is the follower? Slaver. Oh, yeah. Killing it today. Okay, let's do this first. Oops. Let's do that. And then that.
Ahura Mazda bless you.
Another follow. Zorax TW. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Now let's add the cloth textures. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Okay. Now if Photoshop allows me to zoom out, that would be great. Not sure why it gets so laggy sometimes. Okay. Oh, another cheer. Oh my god, Slaver, 400 bits already. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, that's better. Now I like this one. Looks good. Now let's add in the ropes and we're done with the level 2 version of the ship. Let's add in the ropes. New layer. I have so many layers, by the way. See, 147 layers already. But ropes are easy. I'll show you how to do ropes. So I'll just take another brush. This one. Oops. This one. Then I find the rope colors that I had saved from before. I think it's this one. But actually, let's take a reference from other ships that I've made so that I'm consistent. I'll go to the merchant transport one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, so this is the rope. So can I just use this? Let's not be lazy, but let's take the colors. Okay. So we have our rope colors here. Let's go back to the Liburnian. Let me check the chat. Oh, Kevsoft, what's up? Didn't know you're here. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Let's do that now. Add in the ropes. Nice. Like that. Again, lagging a bit, but I'll fix that. So this part doesn't need ropes, just these two parts. Now, if I can figure out what's lagging my Photoshop like this, that would be great, because I'm not running out of RAM. Kevsoft, do you know? Why is it lagging? Photoshop. Okay. Let's fix that. Just delete this part. Oh, hey, Luki is also here. Welcome to the stream. I think we're good here. All right, so now let's add the stuff, the like the ropey parts. So I'll just add these. Then to make it a bit more pretty, I add this, like that. Then this, just a nudge to the side. Okay. Now, let's see how it looks on the ship. Nice. I should improve the connections, but I think that's pretty okay. All right. No, it's on SSD. It's on SSD. Hard drive. I mean, where is the file located actually? Oh yeah, the file is on a hard drive. You're right. Maybe I need to move the file to an SSD too, but Photoshop itself uh is on SSD. But now let's just add a small shading. And I'll move it behind the ropes once it's done. Yeah, maybe I should just move this file to my SSD for next stream. So sorry about the small delay, guys. But yeah, okay. Let's just add a bit more. Okay. Should be good. And let's check it. Yeah. Maybe I need to reduce the opacity a bit. It's too yeah, move it beneath the ropes. Okay. Nice. All right. So I think we're done with this one too. So let's have a lineup. No gear, uncommon gear, rare gear, and now it's time for epic gear. So let's save this and now make another file. Liburnian level 3. This should be pretty fast, especially for level 4, which is legendary. Okay, let's get started on this. So here, I'm just gonna save myself all the trouble, and instead of like repainting everything, I'm going to, well, basically let's just open the ship first. So what is different here? First, the sail is the epic sail, so there's that, and now the front bit is a bit bigger. This part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make everything that's copper here gold. Also update some patterns on the cabin top here, and then I'm gonna change this material from wood to gold, this part, and then I'll have to change the shape of the ram head in front a bit too. It's not looking so good now. It's out of proportion, not symmetrical. And also maybe I should add some more colors here. What do you think? Maybe some colors here for the epic, or is it fine as it is? Let me know what you think in the chat. Let's get started. So here I just want to find an adjustment layer. Do it like that. And let's just turn this into gold. Or maybe a better way. Well, let's try this way first. So let me check if I'm doing it right, because I have the colors saved already. Just gonna make a new layer here and just paint everything like a palette. So this has to be main color, this for highlights, and this for shadows. That doesn't look very correct. So I have another idea. Let's do it a bit more cleanly then. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna color it like that. Color this to this. It's a bit of a lengthy process, but I have to go through it. But yeah, it looks better this way, a lot more consistent. Okay, let's just go through all of these one by one. Just do it quickly. Oh, I did the same mistake again. Hold on. Okay. Here. 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 All right. That looks good. Let's do it again here. So this. So this is the benefit of having everything in separate layers. When you want to make adjustments, you can just select everything and go through it quickly. What else is... Oh yeah, all of these actually. Okay, hold on. Oops. Like that. Okay. And here. So this is just placeholder. These aren't so important. Let's do that. And then this. If anybody has any questions, please ask in the chat while I'm doing this rather boring chore. Okay. Anything remains? Oh yeah, this part. Oh, on this part too. Let me read up on chat. Okay. Oops. That was bad. Okay. Now let's take a look at a ship. Oh, this part actually, I forgot. I think I need to take another UV for this. Hang in there, guys. Yeah, as you can see, the UV is slightly different here. So let's do that. UV, export UV layout, level 3. Let's do that. And we're gonna go back here. And we're gonna redo this part. So how do we do it? We bring in the this here. Oops, has to be like that. One moment. There we go. Make another version. Maybe I should keep it here. I mean, keep this, but just move it a bit. Let's try that. Okay. So we do this. Select these parts. Then we do that. Then we move these to the center. Make it a bit bigger. And that. And that. Or maybe it should be the other way around, actually. Hold on. Okay, better. Now let's try it. See how it looks now. Level 3. And moment of truth. How does this look? Pretty good, right? I think that looks pretty good. It's gonna be a bit more shiny in the game, but for here, I think that looks pretty damn good. I should add some more patterns to the top of the cabin, but other than that... Oh yeah, then this one too. This part at the back. I think it looked good otherwise. Yeah, like it. Okay. So these parts, let's make a copy of it. Call it V2. And let's get rid of all the patterns here. Okay. Now, what I'll do is gonna make a copy of this, make it gold. Damn. Better now. Give it the gradient. So now I will make a new layer and then give it some dents. So let's have this open as a reference. Not this one, this one. To see how it's going to, like, which parts it'll like bend on. Now we go back here. Where was I? Damn, some of these are so many layers. One sec. So here it should be... Yeah, okay. So let's add in some dents like that. Maybe like this. And then like this. And then... Oh damn, I painted it on the main layer. Let's try that again. Okay. Like that, like that. And then give it a highlight, bring it down. Alright. Now let's remove this. See how it looks on the ship. Somehow, yeah, never mind. Okay. Nice. good. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna add some shading, like something like this to the back, but I think it looks pretty good now. Maybe some white strips. Yeah. Let's look at the chat. Yeah, the eagle design is actually not from like the original concepts. This is something I made. Yeah, Coolblade, he's gone now, but one of the things that I'm most proud of is the design of the Roman sails, actually. You'll see the legendary one after this soon. Okay, let's just add the white parts and we're done. One sec. Someone on Discord. All right. Another layer like this. All right. Now let's add in the whites. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's add it like that. I'm not sure how it's going to look, but we'll find out very soon. Okay. Yeah, too thick. Let's reduce that by quite a bit. These are just rough. Let's. You know what? Let's be completely symmetrical here. Okay. Nice. I like it, except the part that goes here. So let's change that part. So let's do it like that. Let me actually. Then I just do it like this. Just to be perfectly symmetrical. Now let's take a look at it again. Okay, that's pretty fine. So, oh yeah, one last thing is to add some more patterns on the cabin cloth. I'm thinking maybe like another layer of whites, like a second layer would be good. What do you guys think? Change to the how do I change that? Let me see. I mean, the stream is almost at its end, so I don't know how good it's gonna do, but is this here? How do I do that? Or is it like tags development? Nope. Oh yeah. Okay. I guess that does it. Science technology. No, I don't think that's the case. All right. So let's add in the like the things here and then the cabin patterns and we're done, I think. Yeah, we're done for all the ships and legendary is just a quick update on this. Okay. So for that, let's bring this back again. And then I will add this. Okay. that. I think it's enough. This part. We'll see. And it's lagging again. Okay. Maybe it's Photoshop itself. Not sure. Doesn't really matter. Let me read the chat. Yeah, I did add tags. Okay. Now let's go back here, turn this off. Okay. Now let's make another version. Make it that. Move it here, and then move it slightly here. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Now let's check how it looks on the ship. Nice. Very good. Maybe I should it's fine. Okay. Now let's add the cabin patterns and we're done. Okay, this should be pretty easy. So here we're gonna add another layer. Make it a clipping mask. So take this and then expand by 7. Yeah, nice. And then we make it white. Nope. Like this. And then what we do is we expand again. And then we do it like that. Alright. Now we put this under the cloth texture layer. Or not. Hold on. We'll make another version. Put it on top. Okay, let's see how this looks now. Nice. That's pretty good. Not sure if it needs more stuff. I think that's quite enough. So we now have level 0 to level 4. I mean level 3. Now time to add the legendary ones, which shouldn't take very long. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to add in some more player colors. Yeah, let's try that for now. Okay. Let's add in more. Okay, maybe I can just use these and be lazy but also smart. Hold on. Oh, no, I did wrong. Okay. Let's I think this is a little too lazy. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not too lazy. It looks good. So let's try like this. See how it looks on the ship. Oh, but I need to do something. Hold on. So these are the wood patterns, right? Yeah. Don't pay attention to all the ugly stuff. It'll be fixed. There we go. There we go. Uh-huh. There we have it. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, good. I think that looks nice. Do you think that looks nice? Yeah, pretty happy with it. Let me see the chat. Uh, what do you mean? How many slots has the Roman civ? What slots? Eagle of Legion? Not on the ships. We don't need that on the ships. We have it on the sails. So I think that's enough eagles for one unit. But yeah, so this is level 3, and last one is the level 4 one, and that's the legendary sail of the Romans. So here, let me check the reference. Does anybody have a picture of legendary Babylonian biremes by any chance? I'm curious if the whites are all black, because I want to be consistent. But anyway, let's make a level 4 version. So we save this, then another file, level 4. Okay. If anybody has a oh, 18. 18 is the max for buildings and units. Uh, okay. Let's just turn all the. Oh, we didn't check this, by the way. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Now, this is quite easy to just use the. Hold on. Just do this. Do that. Okay. If anybody has a picture of a legendary Babylonian bireme, if you could send it to me on Discord, that would be great, but no big deal if you can't. Okay. So legendary is super easy. You just take everything that's gold, make it black, done. So for that, I'm just going to use a simple uh, black and white filter. Which one was it again? Oh yeah. Uh-huh. And now we find the proper settings. It's actually really, really black. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, nice. Now we just copy that and put it everywhere. Quite fast. How does this happen? Oh, there we go. And this, this, this. I think I need to. I'll adjust this at the very last. Yeah, this is the very last one. So it's a bit more black. Then let's have a look. See. Okay. Uh, here we go. There you have it. I kind of want to experiment with. Oh, hold on, I messed up on something. There we go. I kind of want to change these whites into black, but I'm not sure if it's correct. I don't remember. The last one is, yeah, with legendary stuff. Yes. Um, let's try. Um, I don't know. Kind of torn between making these black and keeping it. Do I really have to log in to check? I guess I do. But look at all of this. It looks pretty damn good. Legendary. I think it's enough, actually. Not sure if we need anything more. But yeah, here's the whole lineup. So, uh, let's go through it one more time before I end the stream. This is the regular Liburnian with no gear. Oh, before I do that, so let's have a quick review. Liburnians are the H2 warship for the Romans. They are small compared to triremes and galleys and longships, but they are exactly the same size as Babylonian biremes. They are two population, and they cost less than triremes and other the stronger ones. So this is the bireme without any gear. So if you just take all the gear off your bireme, it will look like this. Look at all the small details, like even the ladder has these things. And that's with uncommon gear. You have this shields, the cabin at the back, the copper at the front. And then if you equip rare gear, and by the way, like each part is determined separately. Like this sail is for the sail gear slot, and then this is the armor slot and whatnot. So this is the rare one. If you have rare gear on it, if I'm not wrong, Romans, since they're a pro civ, they will start with this version. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's uncommon. I have to double check. Okay, so this is the rare version. This is the epic version. Let me move the camera around a bit so it looks we have a better shot. I'm just gonna disable everything else for now so we can have a good look at the epic version. Yeah, so this is the epic Liburnian in all its glory. Front view, side view. The camera controls are a bit tricky, but yeah. And then legendary right next to it. I think that looks pretty sick, to be honest. I really like how it turned out. These are the last two versions of the Roman Liburnian. Let me see if you have any other final questions in the chat. Uh, nice to hear Wind of Change. See you, Andy. Changing exposition to get better. What's exposition? Not sure. Mm, boat model for age? What do you mean? This is a new model. This is the Liburnian. We made it ourselves. Me, Happy Smurf, and Chaos. But yeah, I think that does it for this stream. If you have any last questions, please ask in the chat. Otherwise, we're done for tonight. Thank you all for watching. And I hope to see you all next time. Hey, Striker. A little late. Oh, yeah, not for age, but for gear. So if you have like, you know, I think I have the pics on my PC. Uh, here, 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 here. So like these, like if you have nothing, you get this boat, this one. If you have these two, you get this one. If you have these two, you get this one. If you have this one, you get this one, and if you have this one, you get this one. Also, this is only for the armor. So for the sails, you have like you know what it is. Like if you have this one, you get again like you get these oars and this sail. If you have these ones, you get this one on these sails, and then if you have this one, you get this one, and so on. Uh, yeah, thank you, Wind of Change. Glad to hear you liked the co-casting. And I think that's all the questions, right? Yeah, next time I'll try to fix the the Photoshop lag so it's better. This was the first time I tried it. And if Slaver is still here, thank you for the 400 bits. It helps a lot. And if anybody watching the stream hasn't tried the game already, please uh, visit us here, download the game, join our Discord. You can just find the link here. I'll just copy paste it. How to become mods? Our Discord mods are the same as our Twitch mods, so we don't need mods right now. But if we do, I'll PM you. And one more time for the people who didn't see, this is the new launcher that me and a friend have been working on. It's coming out soon. This is the main screen. This is the login screen, and this is when you are logged in. You will see this. Well, it's gonna have updating news section here, which hasn't been done yet. It's in work in progress, but yeah, this is how it's gonna look. Can't see anything. I think it's a problem with Twitch. Somebody else had this problem, but that should be it for this stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time around. Take care, everybody.